Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing Caleb's event story for his birthday, Summer Daydream. It is his birthday, so we're going to be reading the blueprints, making his cake and writing his card, and reading the story for the event story. So let's get into it. Alright, so I'm going to read the first blueprint, Horizon. There are so many paper boats in the lake. Where do you think they'll drift to? Caleb fidgets with the paper in his hands and spins a fanatical tale. It depends on where they want to go. The ones that crave adventure will journey all the way from the lake to the sea. Some want to reach land, so they wait for rainy days and drift into puddles on the ground. And if they want to reach the sky, they'd have to be placed in the lakes in Skyward. Skyhaven. Here you go, it's done. He stops what he is doing and passes me a folded paper boat. Maybe we should put 2 paper boats in the lake and send them on a voyage. What do you think? Sure, I hope their journey is smooth sailing. I need to add something. I hope that no matter how far they drift off course, they'll always find their way back to each other. Aww, that's so cute. So touching. Horizon embrace. There we go. There was one that I did read already, but my mic did get muted, which is the cloudy one. So I'll read that one, and Skyward Bound. So let's read that one because my mic was muted. Okay, so let's go back up here. While furniture shopping with Caleb, I noticed the owl with cloud lamps was empty. Are cloud lamps that unpopular in Skyhaven? There are clouds everywhere in Skyhaven. People are probably sick of seeing them. I see, so if you see something everywhere you'd eventually hate it? What about us? We're seeing each other every day. Caleb pretends to be troubled and sighs, then copies my playful tone. Sigh. I'm different. I don't hate the people and things I see often. I only grow to like them even more. I guess we'll just have to keep seeing each other every day. And then this one is Skyward Bound. The Paper Plane Championship tournament is about to begin. The participants, Caleb and me, first ground rule, no evolve, no interfering with your opponent, and no throwing the match. Why do I feel like all 3 rules are targeting me? Since you're suspicious of me, I'll go first. Caleb gently taps the head of the paper plane. Show me what you got. You named your plane after me? The hunter is amazing. I'm sure the paper plane will be just as good. If you think I'm quite alright, feel free to name your paper plane after me. Just saying. Alright. Let's go back up. And go back to the cakes. Now it's all like unorganized and stuff. So those are the 3 actually. Oh, okay, so let's go to Horizon Embrace. All right. Did we read this one already? Okay, yeah, we did read that one already. I'm getting so confused with these. Okay, rich cheese, let's do this. I made a cheesecake with Caleb and now we're waiting for it to bake. This has to be the longest 5 minutes I've ever had to wait. How does it compare to the last 5 minutes before school? Let's out or the final 5 minutes of a meeting. They're all equally torturous, but now we also have the tantalizing aroma making it worse. What about you? What's your longest 5 minutes? It depends. Waiting for an elevator that stops at dozens of floors, or staring at a message that won't load. Is she talking about MC? Those are both painfully long. No, they are okay. The only time waiting feels intolerable is when I'm about to see you. Oh, I see that. I see what you're doing, Caleb. Okay, juicy grape. I came across a tutorial for a green grape jelly balls on my phone, and without a second thought, I shoved it in front of Caleb. Caleb, we have the ingredients at home. We can make these. I haven't even said anything yet. I can tell what you're thinking just from your tone of voice. You could say it's a skill I've developed over the years. What kind of skill must be really, that kind of skill must be really useful. You can understand what people are thinking at work. Yeah, but I can't be bothered to listen to my coworkers. Most of what they say isn't important anyways. And besides, I only use the skill on people who actually matter to me. Aww. Okay, this is called Lucky Kumquats. While browsing a market, a stall owner recommends a kumquat tree to us. I've heard that keeping kumquat trees at home makes your wishes come true. How about we put 2 of those by your front door? Are you sure that would be enough? Remember, I'll deal with you on the ground and me in the sky. Will conquer the world. For that, we'll need at least 200 trees. Seriously? You might as well just buy an entire orchid. I just want to hang some charms on the trees. You know, for safe travels and a smooth journey home. I want you to always come back to me safely. Oh, MC! I already have one reason to always make it back home safely, so let's not give the kumquat trees an extra job. I wouldn't mind having one inside the house though. If I'm craving something sour, I can just pick them straight from the tree. Pretty convenient actually. Okay, this one's called Fresh Brew. Let's get into it. Unable to sleep, I step out of my room late at night, only to find Caleb doing the same. Can't sleep? Look who's talking. Do you think we're being punished by the black tea we have at lunch? Yeah, that's totally possible. Maybe some milk will help. Will that actually work? It's hard to say, but at the very least, it'll mix with the tea in our stomachs and turn into milk tea. We can trick our brains into thinking we're happy. Who knows? Maybe it will take pity on you and make you fall asleep sooner. How about some real solutions? He taps on the table he picked up from the coffee table. Oh, the tablet, excuse me. I was just about to find some white noise from aircrafts to listen to. Want to join me? Sure. Okay, we're zooming through these. Okay, we got these Daybreak Wings. Let's see. Caleb and I have been playing a game called Paper Cranes at sunset for half an hour now, and we still can't get past the level. Why is this so hard? Didn't you just say that paper cranes are nothing to be worried about? Why did you always move the paper crane to the other side before I could? That's why I keep missing my chance to score. With the rapport we've built over all these years, shouldn't a minigame like this be a breeze for us? There's another possibility. I'm anticipating your next move while you're anticipating mine. So we're both one step ahead of each other. Let's both slow down this time. I'll try. Caleb takes an exaggerated deep breath. I didn't think that trying not to predict that you'll do what you do would be the hardest part of this game. Might read it. Oh Lord. Okay, pilot bloblu. Oh my gosh. Those blobs that the main love interest have, Caleb has one. And it's so cute, the pilot one. I come across an amusing idea while scrolling through my feed and burst out laughing when I look over at Caleb hugging his pilot blob plushie. What is it? Caleb leans over to see what's on my phone screen. What if you switch souls with something nearby? If I become this plushie, you'd probably squeeze the life out of me every day. I bet you wouldn't mind, Caleb. He would not mind that. I'd have to find a way to hide in an orange grove using all the oranges as camouflage. You think that would stop me from finding where you are, knowing you so well? I just say if you don't come out, I'll finish building all your model airplanes and leave you with nothing to work on. Are you sure that will work, or would I just watch anxiously from the sidelines until I'm spinning like a propeller from frustration? Azure soaring, let's see. While browsing a model airplane store with Caleb, I realized that many of the models look strangely familiar. Isn't this model aircraft a FY26? You recognize it even with a different paint job? Of course, it's hard not to when all you do is talk about planes your entire life and seems been paying attention. Besides, this was the aircraft you flew on your first test flight. Of course I know it inside out. Didn't I ask you to explain its design specification and operation modes in detail? But you never asked about the other aircraft models I flew later. I thought you'd lost interest. But she never missed the first one you flew. That's because you were always going on about how good it was to fly. So I started researching the spec online instead. That's why? In that case, feel free to ask me anything you want to know about planes from now on. I'll skip the explanations and give you the real experience instead. You get to feel it firsthand. Okay, we're gonna go on a plane ride. All right, let's go, Caleb. Fly us out. Dancing crane. Here we go. We got a couple left. While I'm spacing out on the balcony, a paper crane flies in front of me and performs a perfect 360-degree spin. I follow the paper crane out the door to find Caleb waiting downstairs. I knew it was you. The paper crane saw you daydreaming on the balcony and wanted to invite you out for a stroll. So where does the paper crane want to take me? It will take you to where your heart wants to be. I take a few steps closer to Caleb. I've reached my destination now. Can the paper crane take me to where Caleb most wants to be? Okay. The paper crane gently floats down and lands on my shoulder. You won't need its help. My destination is right here. On her shoulder. Orange delight. I have candy in my hand and nothing in the other. Take your pick. Left hand. I left my left hand to reveal a piece of candy. Caleb immediately points to my right hand. There's candy in your right hand too. Did your gravity evolve into vision evolve? Nope. I just saw you want the candy earlier. You take the candy earlier. How could you expose the candy magician secret? I'll have to confiscate the candy now. I pretend to turn away, but Caleb pulls me into an embrace. Ooh, his eyes squint as he smiles. Well, now I have to take a proactive approach. Even if I lose the candy, I'd say this hug I've managed to get is quite the consolation prize. Airplane cookie. Ooh. The airplane cookies Caleb and I baked together have finally come out of the oven, but two of them stuck together. They remind me of something. Birds of a feather flock together. They must have hit some turbulence during the high temperature flight, so these two planes decide to hold hands and brave the journey together. And that's how they became inseparable forever. Setting that aside, we now have a problem. Now this is the biggest piece of cookie in the batch. Just as I'm about to reach for it, Caleb beats me to it using his evolve to snatch the cookie away. It must be delicious, right? Let me taste it for you. Oh, I see. You were doing birds of a feather, huh? Forget about that. You're ready to fly solo for a cookie? Hovering gyroscope. Ooh. While watching a sci-fi movie with Caleb, I noticed the spinning top in the film never stopped rotating. A whirring sound catches my attention. I turn to see a spinning top rotating on the coffee table. Caleb, you're using your Evo, aren't you? I knew you tried to tease me with that. I'm not falling for it. Anyone else seeing this would wonder if they're dreaming. Only you'd suspect I'm up to something. Though if the movie were made today, the truth behind the trick might just be someone with gravity evolve messing around. Do they do it so they can lose themselves in a dream with the protagonist? Maybe, but I think they just want the protagonist to know. Our food just arrived. Should we take a break and eat while we watch? Okay, and we have the last one, which is called Celestial Petals. I believe that's the last one. Yeah. Let's get into it. Deeply focused on my task report, I finally look up to find myself covered in paper flowers that Caleb has folded. Finally finished? If I had it, I might have turned into a flower bed. Can we say your hard work is flourishing? At least I finished my report. Someone, on the other hand, wasn't focused on their work, at all. You're supposed to be reviewing the fleet's plans, but you haven't even started. Look at these paper flowers. At least I completed something. You're so good at making excuses for slacking off, but I'm going to make sure you get some work done. Come on, pull up your work screen. Why do I feel like I'm being monitored by the fleet's AI assistant? Seeing him finally get to work, I snicker now. It's my turn to cover Caleb with little flowers. Aww. Here we go. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do now, before I jump into the stories, I'm gonna do Caleb's card, and then we're gonna do his cake. So, happy birthday, Caleb. Oh, let's see if I could write. Okay, here we go. Have happy B-Day. Have a spectacular. Is that how you spell spectacular? Let me make sure. Let me make sure. All right. I typed that out really fast, but I'm not. Let me just double check my vocabulary. Spectacular. Yeah, surprisingly, I did spell. Surprisingly, I did spell that. Well, I had that in my head for the longest to put for his card, so I guess have a spectacular birthday, Caleb. There we go. Boom. All right. I would have wrote more, but unfortunately with these cards, you can't write a whole essay or paragraph. You have to keep it short. I tried that for the other guy's cards. So there we go. That's his card. Boom. All right, there we go. And now we're gonna get into the cake rule. Okay. So there are some preset cakes. I'm gonna zoom into all these ingredients. And then that's how all of them are. There we go. Now I'm gonna go into the presets and see how they look. So these are the preset cakes. Let's see. Change down. So these are how the preset cakes look. It's so cute. Oh, I actually like that one. But I think I got that cake shape for Silas. So I do like it. But they always use that top for Silas and Raphael. I think they're going to use that for Zane and Xavier as well. This one looks nice. Ooh. I'm having a hard time of like which cake I want to use. This is kind of cute. It's like the plushie and this is like on the grass and the rainbow. It's cute. Let's see this one. Oh, this one is nice too. This one kind of gives me like, it's very fluffy, it looks like. And it kind of looks like a giant lemon meringue. It's not lemon, but it's orange cake. That's, or like I was gonna say lemon meringue, but there's also a orange like ice cream. I forgot what it's called, but it kind of looks like infused in both. Like if I ever find the orange, I think it's called orange puree or something like that. If I find the dessert, I'll pop it up in the image somewhere on this video somewhere. But it kind of looks like that, but it's so cute. All these cakes are really good for Caleb. I think this is gonna be a plain. Oh yeah, wow, this is nice and elegant. This is really nice. It's like you're in Sky Haven. That it gives me that vibe, like you're in Sky Haven. Oh, I don't know which one I like. I like all of the cakes. It's unfortunate you can't keep them all. So let's see. I think I'm going, if I A few days ago, Caleb suddenly asked me to meet up at a local photo shoot. His birthday is coming up and I wanted to ask him out to see if I could discover what he wanted this year. A photo studio, huh? I remember he took group pictures on his birthday every year, but those were lost when the explosion happened. Ah, he looks so good. That's the Abyssal Chaos outfit, by the way. As soon as I arrive at the studio entrance, I see Caleb through the glass. He's sitting on one of the waiting area's sofas. He's focused as he slides newly developed photos into an album. He noticed me yet. He hasn't noticed me yet. Perfect. We're surprising him. Hey, there we go. Holding my breath, I tiptoed toward Caleb and slowly reached for his shoulder.
Gotcha.
Looks so good, sir. My plan to sneak up on his backfires as I pout before looking at the album in his arms.
I found some old birthday photos backed up on my cloud storage a while back. I figured it wouldn't hurt to print them.
Doing it just before your birthday. I feel like you're trying to subtly nudge me into planning your party.
You already figured it out? Well, you're correct.
Caleb passed the spot next to him, and I sit there. We look at the photos together. Oh, so cute. On the first page, Caleb is still a kid with a chubby face. He needs both his hands on the knife to cut his cake. We're surrounded by our friends, and the camera captures the exact moment the young Caleb places his birthday hat on my head. It's his birthday, but he's celebrating her MC. Okay. He must have been very popular, Caleb, at school. A few pages later, Caleb and I are wearing our school uniforms. He's a head taller than me here. As usual, the birthday hat is on my head, and Caleb is being pulled away by his friends who are holding basketballs.
You guys can play without me. I'm heading out with her.
You can go have fun with your friends too, Caleb. And he put the hat on her again. Oh, Lord.
Was this when I turned 17?
Jeez, he was like that even up to 17. Caleb holds up a photo. All those bright laughing faces feel like they're about to pull me to that moment. Yeah, it was.
Caleb, stop hovering around her and get over here. We need a fourth player for this board game.
Yeah.
We're borrowing Caleb for a bit. We'll bring him back when he loses.
I bet they would say like he's so obsessed with MC, his friends. In the photo, people gather around the table to watch Caleb play. I, on the other hand, stand on the tiptoes by the edge of the group. I'm trying to get a peek. I wonder if those were the kids from Caleb's Bond. He had like hid MC in the attic. I wonder if those were his friends.
There were a lot of people that day. They almost derailed our after-party plans.
Caleb sure was popular back then. He probably was. All the girls were flaunting over him.
Doesn't
probably
sound like a compliment.
everything. All right. I made you a cake every single year, but we had so many guests I barely got to eat any of it. And then after the party ended, Caleb and I would sneak out. We'd spend the rest of the day somewhere private. It would only be the two of us. Yet as we got older, the party would get longer until it lasted late into the night. We were left with very little alone time. So they were having these parties, right? So late. Where was the grandmother? Where was the grandmother? I'm just saying. How late were these parties and where were they at? If they were at the house, the grandmother, like, geez. And all these house parties. Even my time with Caleb kept shrinking. I glance over at Caleb. He isn't looking at the albums anymore. He's studying me with keen interest.
This year will be different. Whether it's the cake or that other thing on your mind.
What's on your
it's all
mind,
yours.
MC? How do you know what I'm thinking about?
We've spent so many years together. Do you really need to ask at this point?
Yes. Caleb lifts the photo album in his hand as if to jog my memory.
You're the only one celebrating my birthday with me this year.
Right. We're gonna bring some friends too and have these wild parties late. But Caleb quickly flips to a blank page in the album.
And I'm saving this for just the two of us.
Just the two of us. But it's always us. I'm about to ask if there was a difference, but I stopped myself at the last second. Maybe things are different now. He's still the same Caleb, but also not. Maybe he feels the same way about me too. Sensing how I'm not saying anything, Caleb gently pulls my nose. I'm brought back to the present. We should be pulling your nose, sir.
Alrighty, I'll leave the birthday.
All you guys
plan
have
to
big
you,
nose,
my one and
especially
only guest.
Zane, Silas, and then Caleb. We should be pulling you guys' nose. Oh my gosh. They got big noses. Raphael and Xavier have a small little petite nose, but Xavier's getting there with his nose. Oh Lord. Oh boy. Various ideas come to mind for Caleb's birthday. Our pasts are so deeply intertwined that if either of us were removed, the memories would be complete. And here is the present. I secretly wanted our lives to remain like that. But after all that we've been through, what can I give to Caleb? And what does Caleb want from me? We shall see. Ooh, look at him. He's in his workout outfit. He's working out without us. I walk into the living room and immediately run into Caleb still wearing his workout clothes. He just finished exercising. Oh, he must be sweating and blushing red.
You were visiting.
Hair
I
messy.
didn't get a chance to prepare.
Oh no, sir. You did prepare. This is the preparation right here. This is the preparation for us right here. Okay, just by saying that, Caleb takes 2 bottles of water from the fridge and tosses one my way. We're just gonna watch him drink and like glance over. My unexpected visit will allow me to see what your daily routine is really like. If I warn you, you might change things around. Good thinking, MC. This is the daily routine we need to be seeing.
Is this related to how you'll plan my
Oh,
birthday?
Lord.
What's next? Something that's like a grade school assignment? Here's my Caleb observation journal.
Of course, I've already made some discoveries anyway. That portrait kind of looks like a galaxy. It kind of reminds me of Caleb's myth. I plop onto the sofa and pretend to write down notes with an invisible pen. Since he finished his workout, Caleb has a bit of hair sticking up. It's probably because he got up too early and didn't fix it. Uh-oh. MC, you should have kept that quiet. Now he's gonna fix his hair. Caleb heads into the bathroom. When he comes back, the hair has been smoothed down. Ugh.
Cross that out.
I would like to see the hair messy too. Oh, what's gonna happen? Ah, he changed too. After breakfast, Caleb grabbed a mechanical creature from a cabinet and a model maintenance kit from his study. It's a mechanical crow. Just saying. Just asking. As long as it's not Mephisto.
I was planning to do this by myself, but since you're here, Maybe you can help me out.
Okay. I've seen Caleb do maintenance on his models before, so I have a rough idea of what to do. Okay, boom, let's get close. I sit next to him. He hands me some anti-rust oil and shows me where the gears, bearings, and axles are. I apply the oil to those spots and he follows up with a check to see how well the parts fit together. But this mechanical creature looks kind of familiar.
Well, it
I'm
should.
telling you, is it a crow?
We had the exact same one near the entryway of our old house.
Oh. But is it a crow? Is it a bird or some sort? I paused before looking at the display cabinet full of models. All of them are the ones Caleb assembled back then. Well,
It's a
those are
shame
probably
these
from
were
their
destroyed
past.
because of the explosion. This one especially. It was the first model I ever assembled.
First for
Whenever I
everything.
see one of those old models, I buy it. But some had been discontinued, which means I still haven't gotten everything back.
Why didn't you ask me to help you search for them? Caleb finishes spreading the oil. He resorts the creature's wings to a brilliant lifelike shine under the lamp.
I did think about it. But sorting through hundreds of similar looking models just to find a specific one would bore most people, right?
I'm not most people. That's just like, I'm different for everyone. Caleb doesn't assume how I feel. Sometimes you can ask me for things. I poke the back of his hand with a soft brush. Oh, you better stop, MC. I've been thinking about what I could do for you, like what I can give you and what you want from me.
In other words, you want a direct answer from me.
Yes. Is that a bad thing?
I'll be honest, since you're curious. A few years ago, I got called away for a mission. That was the one time I couldn't spend my birthday with you. You booked a table at my favorite restaurant back then, right? Let's go there this year.
Ooh, I wonder what this restaurant's
It
at.
can't make
It
up
looks
for
like
what we missed. But we'll be able to override those old memories with better ones, at least.
he didn't really think before giving me the answer. Whenever I flipped through old photos, the one where Caleb was missing always stood out. Caleb wants such a thing, which means he really did regret missing the day as much as I did. Sure, we can do that, but is that it? No, it's not.
I gave you more than enough info. You won't get to have fun with planning if I say more. Figure out the rest. Work harder for my sake, okay?
Oh, damn. Yeah, MC, we're gonna have to use our brains and our hearts and our feelings. Now he's getting close. Oh, gosh. Smiling, he flicks my forehead.
After all, I want more of you in my everyday life.
We know that for sure, Caleb. You're so demanding, Caleb. I rub my forehead and pretend to think long and hard to tease Caleb.
Okay. I'll give you one more hint since you're taking this seriously.
He pulls out his phone and starts typing. In less than a minute, a text message pops up on my phone screen. Hello, Mr. Caleb has successfully booked a Cloud-Pierce ride for you. We look forward to your visit. What is that?
Let's fly.
Ooh, we're going on a ride, a plane ride at that. We're going to the sky. Above Skyhaven. He lowers his head slightly and looks into my eyes.
Once we're in the sky, you'll understand.
Make sure this thing is not muted. My head was about to... happening? Oh no! I'm pulling out the wrong thing. Tuck. Bacon. Alright, there we go. Wow, we're up in the sky! We're up in the sky. This is so beautiful. This scenery. Cloud Piercer is set on a remote floating island. It offers rides with vintage aircraft. After checking Caleb's pilot license and our safety gear, the staff signals we're good to go. A tracking device at the back of the aircraft is also activated. Ooh, that's the outfit. That's the spring outfit. I've only flown on planes without autopilot. It doesn't seem like the aircraft has that. It's not only his spring outfit, he wore that. There's a portrait of him wearing that, but
the controls can be tricky, but you gain a different kind of experience. Okay, Captain, after you.
Whoa, this is so beautiful. Looking at all those photo buttons and levers, I recall the photo that Caleb took on his first flight. It showed the cockpit. I feel like I'm in your shoes from back then. I don't feel nervous until I actually sit here. Caleb climbs in from the other side and puts a reassuring hand on my shoulder.
I was nervous when I first flew one of these years ago.
Are you guys afraid of heights? Like taking airplanes or anything? Jets or anything of sort? It doesn't have to be airplanes. If you guys are scared of like skydiving or being in high buildings and such.
I tried all sorts of
I love
tricks to
riding
calm
planes. Even though I know their
Eventually,
stories
I found two things that work best.
and situations where it's kind of scary, but I love riding planes. I like sitting by the window and looking at the sky. I think I would like this. He definitely adjusts the knobs, and I can imagine the person he used to be, the Aerospace Academy student who ranked first.
First, treat the aircraft like it's part of you. Trust it, and trust yourself.
Caleb turns to me. The necklace I gave him swings gently and glimmers under the cockpit's light. I love that he keeps the
As for the
necklace throughout
second,
the whole time.
Give yourself a reason for why you have to land safely. Like, someone's waiting for me.
As that MC, that what gives him the motivation. He leans in, helps me adjust my posture, and guides me my right hand to the
Before
control stick.
takeoff, make sure the instruments look normal. Then, slowly taxi forward. Once you're lined up on the runway, push the throttle and let the plane take off. Leave the rest to me. I'll handle the cruising.
Okay. His hand radiates warmth, which matches the gentle look in his eyes.
Go ahead. Give it a try.
We're doing this. Woo! Under his guidance, I pilot a vintage aircraft for the first time. The view rises before my eyes and all the ambient noises fade. I focus on one goal.
You're doing just as well as I did back then.
Yep. Someone's proud of himself. The slight feeling of weightlessness mixes my nervousness and runs alongside the excitement of piloting for the first time. It's not long before a turbulence from an air current has us bouncing around. I take a deep breath. Caleb noticed this, and he nods while pulling back the throttle.
Don't worry. Once we pass the turbulence, we'll be fine.
Okay. His voice acts as a fast-acting antidote to my nerves. I forced myself to stay calm. Following his advice from earlier, I readjust. Soon enough, the aircraft stabilizes after reaching a certain altitude. Okay. Where are we going to be landing at? The clouds drift by before dispersing. The whole sky has been turned into my personal stage. An indescribable sense of freedom wells up inside me. My heart races. Caleb, I did it. Yay, MC. So proud of you. I'm happy for you. Excitement, pride, and a hint of unease mixed together. I turned to look at Caleb. I want to share how I feel, but I'm not sure where to start.
I know. I felt the same way on my first flight. Once you're up here, you feel like nothing can stop you. It's like you can do anything.
Back then, he was bold and sure of himself, like my shield who protected me from the world. He could deal with anything. Do you still feel that way? Caleb doesn't respond immediately.
Look over
there.
there.
He has you.
We used to walk on that street to go to school. A little...
Ooh, sorry, Caleb. I clicked too fast.
Look over there. We used to walk on that street to go to school.
I got too excited.
A little further ahead is our old house. In the taller building is the Hunters Association.
Maybe this is Caleb's way of was watching it. Watching MC a little bit and the main story as such. Oof. He changes the subject. He silently looks out the window for a while before speaking again.
I've realized I can't do everything. Sometimes I get outmaneuvered.
He speaks nonchalantly, but his words sting. Even Caleb, who I thought was invisible, had moments where he doubted himself.
But I also know that I'm not alone. Someone is always there, looking up at the same sky with me.
It's MC.
So
it's
for her sake, I won't let those negative thoughts get to me.
That's right.
For now, at least.
Poor Caleb. Watching the light that are reflected in his eyes, I realized it might be my turn to shield him from the world for a change. Definitely. He has been through a lot, just like all the guys. They need some peace. Okay? I hope those kinds of thoughts never trouble you. We keep flying and the clouds roll in overhead. For a moment, darkness and uncertainty cloud over our view. We'll break through the clouds together.
Let's do it.
Together. Okay. And noise. The sound effects. Outside the cockpit, the night sky above Lincoln and Skyhaven is alive with sparkling lights and constant traffic. Yet here we are above it all. It's like this place is our secret base, our little world.
Isn't it beautiful?
A whole new world. It's given. Oh, that's what's given. Isn't it beautiful? I don't know that's what came in my head. Yeah. So this is the sky you usually see.
It always feels brighter after you pass through the darkness.
Once the aircraft steadies itself, Caleb turns to me again and takes my hand.
Now do you understand what you can do for me?
Yes. Up in the vast sky, it becomes clear what we can give each other. I rest my head on his shoulder and savor his moment of peace. That's only for us. This is a special birthday we're celebrating together, privately. All right, we on to the fourth one where we give his take a card. Let's see how it finishes off for the fourth story. So far, so good. Once he said he did target them. Okay. It's on the 8 buzz. Alright. We're doing good. Alright guys, so let's get into the fourth story. Birthday event story for Caleb. The final one. where we give him his the cake and a card. Let's see how we end off the celebration. Let's go! Woo! All right. Yes. Let's celebrate. I'm done with the cake. If you guys saw the cake or didn't, you'll see it again. We're back home? Where are we? At a different place. This is a little bit different. But I don't know. 5 days. Oh, okay. 5 days have come and gone. Today is Caleb's birthday. So it's a different day. I picked him up from the fleet's headquarters at HQ and brought him home. So to his home.
Sneaking around the closet, huh? Are you looking for my gift?
Maybe. I mean, you're the gift already, but it's a little too early for that. I give Caleb the clothes I prepared. He looks at it once, smiles, and then walks into the other room to change. So this will be... He just went off. Wait, sir, wait. Okay. He just walked off. Wow, this is a new little animation. I felt like from the main story update onwards, they'd be doing like these little more different sort of animations for the guys, especially when they turn to the side. But this is kind of different and new. They just walked off like that. Anyways, but what was I gonna say? Because I was like caught off from that. So we're in a different day, but it seems we're in his room, you know, in his place. But this is gonna be my first time seeing Caleb in his birthday outfit since the trailer drop. Because I didn't look at the outfit. I did buy it, but I didn't look at it, preview it. So let's see how it looks. He looks so good. Oh, I need to take some pictures. I like when he do that little look. Boom. Bam. Gotta take that picture. Oh, that one's a nice one too. All right, a few minutes later, he steps out while wearing the outfit. You look so good, sir. It suits him. Like, I like the little details, the aircraft brooch or the plane brooch, and the other one, I don't know if that's a bird or feather. Could be wrong. And yeah, I just love the color scheme. It like brightens up the mood for him. I like how it's like dressed up but like casual. It's nice. You don't look like a high and mighty far space fleet colonial.
So,
now we still like that look.
A brand new
colonial. I shake my head and speak with an air of mystery. No, you're just Caleb, who belongs only to me.
I don't think changing clothes is enough to make me yours, you know.
Ooh, we gotta do more. We gotta do more to make him ours. And see. Oh, he leans in, wraps part of his clothes around me, and nuzzles my cheek.
This outfit is too new. It needs your scent.
I figured that was gonna.
How else will people know we're together?
So we're gonna be just stuck together like this, Caleb. Like you're wrapped around me. It's gonna be so awkward. People. Like wrapped like pigs in a blanket. Okay, before I can react, he slowly releases me from his warm embrace and presses his palm against mine.
Lead the way. Where will you take your Caleb, I wonder?
But in a way, Caleb like this. He likes having this ownership from MC. Ooh. Okay, anyways. Where are we going? Ooh, this is nice and fancy.
My birthday planner knows how to deliver. You actually brought me here.
Oh, the restaurant he wanted to go to. You're not the only one who wants to make up for old regrets. She brought his friends? Oh, I slid the birthday card to Caleb. I've been working on it for days. Have a spectacular birthday, Caleb. Okay. And the cake, don't forget the cake. Read it.
It's a birthday message?
Call it whatever you want. Still smiling, Caleb reads the card word by word. It's like he's memorizing it.
I figured you'd make a card.
And I spell spectacular
Tried
right.
to imagine what you might write on it.
Presses the card against his chest, near his heart.
But the real thing is even better than I expected.
Let's hope the cake is also better than you expected then. I retrieved the cake I had hidden next to my leg. I place it on the table and remove the cover. Ooh, let's see my cake that I made for him. Let's see how it looks. Ah, that's how it looks in the back. Oh, I love it. It looks so pretty. Wait, I need to take another picture. Boom, pose for me, Caleb. There we go. Snap. Snap. Yeah. Oh, his eyes is closed. Let's do that again. Do that little turn you be doing. Boom. Boom. There we go. Let's get like 2 more. Boom. Yeah. That looks good. Yeah. Can you do another pose? Oh, no. I like that one, but he closed his eyes. Oh, Lord. He closed his eyes again. I'll get a good one eventually. Anyways, we've been part of each other's lives for a long time. I'm pretty sure I know what flavors you like.
It's
Sweet,
impossible for
sour,
me to dislike something you make.
citrus. It's impossible for me to dislike something you make.
You know me
Really?
well, so I believe the cake you make will be the best in the world.
So if it's chocolate, if it's strawberry, you still like it?
On top of
I'm
a
pretty sure he
delicious
would.
cake, even Sunny Apple doesn't look gloomy anymore.
Yeah, we made sure we put the apples on it too. Oh, we can't forget the apples, yeah, for sure. I tried to make his birthday the best one yet. I'm not sure if you like it. Even now, I feel a little nervous and uncertain. Oh, don't doubt yourself, MC. We did a really good job. Maybe I didn't prepare enough, or maybe I just care too much. And that's nothing wrong with that. Maybe it's because he's Caleb. He's someone I had spent countless days and nights with, and yet he's more than just that now. You spent years with him, childhood years. A warm hand covers mine. Caleb looks at me, and I see my reflection in his eyes.
As long as you're here, I'll enjoy every second.
Exactly. The background music has faded at some point, and so I can clearly hear our voices. Happy birthday, Caleb. Happy birthday, Caleb. Oh, we gotta sing. Forgot. We'll sing for him. I sang for all the guys, I think, for their birthday. So let's sing for Caleb. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Caleb. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday, Caleb. Let's see what he's gonna say. I hope you like that. I did my very best with the cake, the card,
I
and
hope I get to
singing.
hear that special song every year from now on.
Did you record it? I bet you who recorded it. Wrapping us in a comfortable silence, the gentle melody feels like it can melt the cake. Oh, was it that bad, my singing, that it almost melt the cake? Let it blow the candles. Go ahead. Make a wish. I'll make it happen. Ooh, MC!
I can wish for anything?
You better promise.
In that case, I'll have to think carefully.
Ooh, wait. I can't stop taking pictures of him. So let's do that. I'm close. Yeah. Did you make a wish? You kept your eyes closed for a while. Your wish must be really,
I
really
was
long.
thinking about a very long story. I'll tell you about it later.
I want to know now.
Should the next step be us cutting the cake?
Yeah. Let's do that. Caleb no longer needs to hold the knife with both hands like back then, but he gives it to me.
I want you to do it. A few days ago, you said your share of cake kept getting smaller.
She been cutting a small slice.
I want to give you the whole cake. And myself.
You can have your cake and eat it too, MC, but the birthday person usually makes the first cut. It symbolizes their first step into another year. Well, he been giving you his birthday hat. This is no different. If I do, does this mean I'm starting the year for you? Yeah, that's exactly what it means. Caleb smiles. He walks to my side and holds my hand in hand. We make the first cut.
Then we'll do it like this.
Hold
That
together.
way, we'll stay together all year.
Yeah, cut it together. Makes it feel more like a wedding thing when you cut the cake together. He only keeps a small piece for himself and pushes the rest toward me.
From now on, no one else gets a piece of your cake. If you want the entire thing, then it's all yours. And
about
if you
you?
want all of Caleb, well, I'm yours. I'll be right here too. I always have been, and I always will be.
I'm so happy for the guys. They were all able to celebrate their birthday, especially Caleb. Whether there's a love interest you don't love or like or so, like, I don't know. For me, even if I have my faves, I love all the love interests. You know, even though it's hard to really collect all of their stuff, you know, but they all deserve happiness. You get what I mean? And all the girlies should have fun celebrating each of the guys. Great. And also, the cool thing about these is like the birthdays is even if you don't get the memories, you at least get the cake and the card, and you get the story too for free to play players. I know it's really hard sometimes to play this game as a free to play player, but one thing is that at least you get for the birthday, even if you don't get the memory, and there will be a rerun for it, is that you at least get the cake. You get to keep the cake. Just make sure you don't miss out on the event, pretty much. So okay, so I know we already made the cake and everything and such. I'm just gonna quickly play the game that they have just to play it. So let's have a little bit of fun and just play the game. It's called the Inspiration. Just to play it. I think it's gonna be hard on computer, but on the phone it might be a little bit easier. We'll see. I never played it on the PC. Oh, see, on the phone is a little bit easier. I really like these little mini games, by the way. Oh, I got the bad leaf. Oh Lord, that was gonna go fast. Yeah, this is much easier on the phone. But this is definitely fun, these little mini games. I wish they were permanent. As much as I love Claw Machine and kitty cards, I wish they would add a third permanent mini game, or at least you could have these permanent, but yeah, they're only temporarily. There we go. My score was not the best, but it's alright. I got everything already. That was pretty fun. Nice little mini game. And now let's go and put on Caleb's outfit. I already have him on the screen. He just didn't choose to wear the outfit. The outfit he had before was so nice, thought out, put together. We're gonna put him in his birthday outfit.
I heard you loud and clear when you said, Caleb, I summoned thee.
Yeah, because we're gonna change you, sir. I did see it. This is my first time seeing it like this. I know I saw it in the story, but this is my first time seeing him like this for his birthday. We're gonna put a little bit of extra-ness to him. I don't know if I'll put that on. Let's see. Ooh, I'll leave him in the clouds. Ooh, wait, hold on here. Damn. Yes. I figured since, you know, I don't see no aircraft like accessories, so I figured since like he's always flying around in Skyhaven, why not? Okay, I'll put these earrings on, make it kind of what you call it, fancy. Does the face, he needs something on his face? Oh, I could put these. Boom. And then his hair, I'm gonna leave it long, and then boom. Let's see the final reveal. I know the cloud is usually for when you're sad and depressed, but I saw Raphael pick the cloud and I'm like, oh, well, I'm gonna put that on for Caleb. It looks really good. Happy birthday, Caleb. I wish in the future of the game for the guy's birthday, but I guess because you could see all the guys, they would decorate the cafe, Destiny Cafe, like they did for the lunar event. But I figured since it will be for all the guys, they wouldn't do that, but they could put at least some balloons or something, I don't know, for the new update. Am I asking for too much? Maybe.
It's just like that movie we watched last night.
What's the movie about?
Two former lovers meet again after years apart, gazing into each other's eyes, just like us. They didn't recognize each other.
Oh no, that kind of made sense a little bit with his main story, when they didn't recognize each other until they were confronting each other. There we go. So this is us together. I know it doesn't look really put together, wow, but this is us together. That outfit with Caleb's outfit and pose, yeah, I got it. So we look so cute. But yeah guys, thank you guys so much for if you watched all the way through. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed. With that being said, I'll see if I pull for his birthday memory, or at least react to it. We'll see. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.